Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Dead.
I don't know if
That's.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that rule has changed because they have added classes specifically for people with
There's
much
no way
different-
I would go back to Solar.
I won't play
better
either,
rules.
obviously, because Valera is much better. But
I was convinced
Well,
that I'm never going back to Solar when there are 3 people who I met at Renaissance Festival last year before, something like that. Anyway, they were the higher ups in Solar.
Yeah.
Tom Bates, who was
I remember him.
he was Scott Neely's left, or his,
Yeah.
you know, right there next to him. His right hand. He was the one that was left right up underneath him when Scott was off doing his thing. Tom
Yeah.
was in charge of everything. He was there from the very beginning.
I
No,
remember
He was
that.
one of the-
No, wait. Tom quit?
Tom Bates, he walked out in the middle of an event and said, "I'm never coming back,"
Why?
because he got into it with Scott.
There was a lot of people that had
Power struggles.
Yep. And then Thane, who played Lord Ball,
Yeah, I remember him.
yeah, he quit. He walked out in the middle of an event. Said he's never coming back. Rory at the Armorsmiths Guild,
No.
he quit. He said he's never going back to Solar.
Just gotta run them all off.
Yeah.
and he ran off even more recently because he got rid of necromancy.
Yeah, necromancy doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
It
it's
is
all
not-
stupid.
That's
It's
the
all
best game
come
to
to
play
you
for
then.
necromancy.
Necromancy
I've had a
does not
necromancy
exist.
come me 3 times at Solar.
You can't even talk about necromancy in the game.
Yeah.
You're punished. Your character will be punished if you talk about necromancy.
The reason that he posted as to why he got rid of necromancy at Solar is because it was too difficult for people playing healers to play their characters while there were necromancers around.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
wrap your head around that one.
Which is why we have the perfect market for LARPing because we have an entire class dedicated to necromancy.
No, an entire race.
Wait a minute,
Race,
hold on.
not class,
Hold on.
race.
Hold on now. Wait, maybe I can still play then. Drake gets stuck in the void, right?
Mhm.
Memory loss. All the little nasties. He killed his master while he was in the void. He picked up all of his spells.
Mhm.
The Lord just got a new bad guy.
You gotta make you another shield.
What? No, because he would
You
have lost. No, he would have lost all that. The sword that she has and all that. He would have lost all that. He would carry this one. That was originally why I was making this, is to play it over there.
Mhm.
But I mean, my character Drake is already dead,
Okay.
and he was brought back. Yeah, I might end up playing after all. I just need a bunch of spell package.
Well, the thing is though, you don't have time. That's a lot of it.
Yeah.
With the kids and all, you really don't have time right now to play.
But I mean, that's why we're
It'll change.
that's why we're looking at Valera so heavily now.
Yeah.
Is because there are so many people who have said, you know,
Disaffected with over
to
there.
hell with Solar.
Good.
Yeah.
And especially, I mean, like the names that I said, Thane, Rory, all of them, for them to say they're not going back, they're the ones that were making Solar.
Mhm.
My
I mean,
only.
they were,
And
They're the ones that help provide the structure.
yeah.
their treatment of new players is
That's right.
horrendous. I say this
Yeah.
because I played Solar like 2009. I played one event, and then I didn't go back until 2 years ago. Me and Abby went back, and they treated me like a new player because my character, they couldn't even find my character. I mean, they didn't. They thought. I guess
You
they
didn't
thought I
have
was
your
lying
shoes.
to them.
Oh, you guys want to see a treasure trove? Lord,
Their treatment of me as a
They
new
lost.
player
I
is
have a full tote
horrendous.
upstairs that's full of nothing but costuming, silver and gold from Solar.
Oh, shut up.
I've got like 180 total in silver and gold from Solar. You don't remember me asking you a couple of years ago or a year or so ago if I come back and play, can I bring my silver and gold
Oh,
from
yeah.
Solar? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you might get it going again. But you still, honey,
Well,
you
that's-
don't
that's
have
the goal.
time.
All right. Well, listen. I will take a piece of pie to go.
Which
Guys,
one you want?
I don't know which one's which.
The
This is
whipped top
cherry.
I
That
don't
one's
care
got a
about.
crust and that's got cream.
That's the difference.
So
I don't want any crusty cream, that's just nasty.
Crusty cream pizza.
Sounds like something
is
that
pizza
says-
for you
you
and
beat me
Oh,
to it.
no. It's crusty okay? It's crusty.
I just left work, so the bad humor's still rolling. But you guys enjoy and make use of them, and we'll
Thank
maybe
you.
talk about, yeah, well, I never get to do anything for y'all for Christmas, because I'm always broke, especially now.
trust me.
Oh, we know that this year.
This year everything just.
But your
kinda-
mother's not broke.
I've seen you in 700 years.
Love you, Mom. I'm sorry, I love you too. Crystal, get your ass up over here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, God, don't squeeze too hard.
Just don't step on me. I'm small.
Yeah, but small is sexy. I mean, right.
She's travel size.
It's the boobs. Yeah, that's it.
Do you want some of this or some of this?
There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, pretty much. That pretty much answers that question. Yes. I will bring this back to you.
I'll give you a small piece of both.
Yes. I don't need a big.
Slice it down into the
And we probably shouldn't have been to that, so it's been sitting out
Oh,
a
we
while,
are,
so
'cause
it,
I want some of that.
So,
Yeah.
well, I hope that it is.
It will be.
but we all do need to get down. I need to get down to where y'all are.
Yeah.
Actually, I literally still have my tote from Solar, and it's one of those full, big-size totes. And
Full of
it's
stuff.
slap dab full. I have a hard time getting wood on it. Slap dab full.
I've got mine.
There's
mine
some
with
things,
box.
yeah, there's some things that I will not get rid of, like my gauntlets and all I will keep,
Mhm.
but that's not, I'm not gonna.
I saw that.
It's a Mrs.
Oh,
Smith.
and
Should be good.
Randy, the guy that played the SAR
What's your name,
down
Mom?
at
Big
the
Toe?
Celestial Guild in Solar.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he quit.
A lot of it's bad. I went and played.
Guys,
Couple
let
of
me
times.
tell you, one of mine, if you remember Mo, Maurice Gilmore?
Yeah.
One of our dreams is that one day that we will either win a lottery or come into a large amount of money. And our dream is to buy like 200 acres of land, 150, 200 acres of land with a couple of houses on it. He's gonna live in one, with his family. I'm gonna live in the other with my family. And then the rest of the land is going to be turned into a LARPing area.
Oh, you mean something that looks kind of like,
Right where you live.
no. No, I'm actually working with, one of my clients. on something.
Sweet.
what?
It ain't gonna be perfect, I'm just gonna take it on you.
Sometimes if you take the caramel out too soon,
Okay.
it's very like runny.
Yeah.
It's not runny.
One of my clients that I work with sent me this.
Crystal, can you hand me both?
He was driving by and
These are
took pictures of it for me. One of the houses. That's
Yeah.
a house. That's a house. That's a house.
Yeah,
That's another building that's on the property.
yeah.
Yeah. All that.
Something like that, maybe with a large barn where,
Yep.
you know, it can be turned over to eating and,
That's
Which
a
one you want?
that's a long lodge
Right.
yeah.
up there.
Hook me up with a
That's
little
one the
piece
other
of
houses
both of
on the
them, please.
property.
Yes.
Oh, that's my baby.
Oh,
He's my little baby.
Give me the hookup, man.
Yeah, this, it's basically a little
Damn
town
it.
that's for sale. We're working on getting it for art.
but see, that's what me and Mo would do. We would buy this place and live on it.
No window. Cut it off.
Oh my baby.
This one happy
My baby.
I mean, too.
Whoa.
My baby.
Who is that?
That's a Lenio. My little
Cute.
my
I
little
love that
1-year-old.
picture.
So much she's turned left-handed.
She loves the toys I got her. I'm so happy.
There's our snuggle bug snuggled up with Mama.
No.
That's her baby. We're actually supposed to pay the $175 and have them turned into a service dog.
If you give the dog a toilet brush for a toy, it's easy to use it.
I grabbed another one. Which one do you want?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
I think he wants a piece of
I think
both.
everybody wants both.
Well,
Now they're.
I'm gonna grab a couple of these for the
Don't,
road.
don't leave them in your pocket, they'll melt fast.
What are they?
Look, the little chocolate.
These,
Chocolate mint.
Oh, yeah.
cause I had one in this pocket, not my pants, this pocket, and it melted.
Got it.
Oh wow.
Love everybody. I'm gonna go. We will, of course, we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to come by and see them and do all that, get that wrapped. I didn't put a tag on that, but
Okay, you can take it with you? Or
No,
you leave it here
she
for
can
now
open it
until-
tomorrow.
Okay, that works.
right
Good
here.
job.
So,
I love you.
Glad you came by. Good to see you. Glad you could join the feast.
oh,
You do it, Daddy.
shoot, let me run to the restroom real quick.
Let's see if I can-
Of course, for those, it's more like a firecracker now, too, but
Friends with, okay, Chad and Brandy. Who the hell are you?
So you made this, huh?
Oh, that's
This
who
is
you are.
good as
Okay.
shit.
Good time. It's all good.
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, yeah, I know you.
You know, it's wonderful.
That'd bring me another one of these.
Well, I made this one specifically for y'all, so whatever's left over is to keep up here. I'm not taking it home.
Nope, because we've got another one at
Yeah,
home.
I made 2, so we've got one at the house too.
Fair trade. You listen to Pavia and sweet corn nuggets.
What? Oh, you remember
Yes.
those? Darn.
We're getting the sense of leftovers home with y'all.
The one that Teresa made.
I wonder, do they taste like cornbread?
This is for green bean bundle leftover. That's the green bean bundle to go.
It's perfect.
It's adorable.
Just the right size.
Oh, Bill box?
It's a single serving green bean bundle holders.
you guys watch the downstairs
One green bean bundle to go. Why would you want two?
Actually, no. You know what? Y'all laugh at this. My children have to eat ranch and or ketchup with everything. I put ranch or ketchup in this. I can put it right back in the refrigerator and save it for later.
You keep that one if you want. I got a package.
Very
I got a
good,
package of
grasshopper.
over at Family Dollar.
Now you must snatch this stone from my hand.
Well, as slow as you are these days, it wouldn't be hard.
I'm not sure you can snatch the stone from his hand. I mean, from his head.
You hear
Or
the
from
brotherly
anywhere.
love, the exchange.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of brothers love that. Let somebody mess with them. I get to rag him all day long. Let me kiss somebody mess with him.
I tell you
Well,
what.
you know what? You know
No one
what?
beats
But
up
I
my
will
brother
tell you
but me.
why, and I'm not trying to be sappy, but I'll tell you why. My daddy left when I was 11. He didn't come back around until I was about 22. From when I quit school when I was 16. Went out, got my first job
We're right here.
at a fast food restaurant. Sorry. Apparently I'm having trouble hearing. Went out and got my first job at a fast food restaurant. Didn't last very long.
That
My
wasn't your
second
first job.
It was too.
Your mom told me you were being rolled over here. I'm sure.
Not blowjob, Pop.
Well,
Oh.
Damn, now you spoiled the joke for him.
But when I turned, he was working in Easy Rental, however old I was then. He decided that it had been quite enough. So he said, one day, you're going to work with me and you're going to learn how to repair furniture and deliver it.
And you did.
And I did. To this day, I can still repair a couch like a master. Did it just a few months ago for that matter. It came out pretty cheap. It came out real nice.
That's for you.
All right, kids, y'all have fun. Well, you gotta
Thank you,
go.
darling. Be careful, please.
I will. So,
Grandma's not new, like she's just gonna eat that right out of it.
Cold out there?
it's gonna get down to 35 degrees before the night's over with.
Oh,
Oh, I saw snow for you last night.
I gotta turn Lucius's heater back on.
Yeah.
No, hilarious.
Say a beach egg.
I will.
Lucius loves his van, by the way. Like, here,
I'm glad you were able to get it so you can get in it.
yeah. Here's how much he loves it, okay? He always, you know, when he's ready for his dinner,
Yeah.
he'll run up to the back porch and bark until I go out there and feed him. No, not anymore. Now, when he's laying in the van, and decides he's ready to eat dinner, he'll crawl up into the driver's seat, lean out the window, and bark through the window while he sits in the driver's seat until I go and feed him.
You take a picture of it?
I will.
You need to. He's ordering takeout, man. you need to get in, sit in the driver's seat and have a dog or sit in the passenger seat and have a dog in the driver's seat and drive through one page. Just get around and come around the other side and just manipulate everything and do it.
Yeah.
And pull around
I
and
like
have
watching
the dog
those.
right there.
Pranks on drive-thrus videos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some of them are funny as hell.
The headless driver one. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Wah! Scare the hell out of some people.
Y'all get louder. I don't know what's wrong.
I'll try.
I smoked some weed before I came down, so I don't care.
Do what?
Huh?
Exactly.
My family get-togethers.
Tell you what.
The only thing that's missing
I did. I was ready
Graham
to see
saying
y'all
to
to
pass
get here.
everything down the table to her.
I don't know. I think she might learn that lesson.
One frog.
I learned that one.
Two will not.
Good.
Wow.
Really, really good.
That apple crunch thing was
It's
good.
simple.
Yeah, every time y'all
Graham
come
cracker
up,
crust that I didn't make. I bought it.
nice. Every time y'all come up, you gotta bring one of them.
Sweetened condensed milk. I do 3 cans.
Okay.
It'll make 2 pies. And you put it in a crock pot. Cover the cans with water. And
Put the cans in?
put
Yeah,
the cans in the
whole
water.
can.
The whole
Sealed,
can.
sealed can.
hmm
Take the label off.
Yeah, take the label off and fill it up with water over the cans. Put it on low and let it sit for 8 hours. And then you take them out. I'd let them sit out of the water for maybe an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
And then spoon them into the graham cracker crust and a tub of Cool Whip. Put it on top.
When you open the can of sweetened condensed milk, it has turned into
It's
caramel.
caramel.
What?
That's what that is. It's
Oh,
sweetened
try that.
condensed milk.
Nice.
That's why I said it's kind of homemade.
That's a cool recipe. It's fun.
Yeah, that's good as hell.
Nice, that's good.
It only takes like 12 hours to make.
Yeah, only 12
Well,
hours.
you're not doing anything, you're just letting it do.
Yeah, and I put mine in the fridge after I put it in the crust. I put it in the fridge overnight, and then the next day I put the Cool Whip on it. Let it sit.
Yeah,
And,
let it get cool.
yeah.
Did you?
You did?
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Next time
I'm
I'm
just
gonna.
wondering which one of y'all had the last joint. I think it
Excuse
was
me,
Ron.
me. I do it.
Next
I
time
knew you did.
next time I'm gonna force her to make the crust from scratch too.
Well, I love Eric to death, but he's loud
Yeah, but I've
sometimes,
gotta
so that's why. I
force
do
her
it.
out of her comfort zone.
He can't hear good anymore because working like he does, he's in a warehouse on a forklift in
I
a big
understand.
noisy area, so he
Oh,
really can't hear.
believe me, I'm familiar with that. Wear your earplugs or you be like me. I got bad hearing in my right ear. Serious. I had it tested.
I have good hearing. I just have creative hearing. I hear you, but then I hear what I want.
Selective
Voices.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
It's creative
I
hearing.
always thought it was somebody sitting in a fucking corner.
I guess
I never knew
technically,
which corner was the fucking corner.
I didn't know either. I was just wondering which one it was.
That's like,
That's kind of whichever one you land in, yeah.
it's like we got to It's like I can't find the fucking butter.
You just set the can.
And there before I
in-
realized it was more than one
in
time,
water.
I give them bad advice.
just water. The whole can.
You couldn't what the
It
butter?
takes about a can and a half per pie.
Okay.
Hey,
and-
sure.
Technically, it's 8 hours, but
It's like someone
I'm
told
pretty
me I
sure
can't
mine
find the
sat
fucking butter.
in the
Before I realized it was
crock
more than
pot
one
for
kind, I
about
give
9
bad
hours.
advice.
Did I ever tell you about Scott Neely and Country Crock Butter?
Funny.
No.
This is a nasty.
I've got a nasty image, a sudden mental image of it.
My eyes!
Scott Neely,
American
the
Pie.
owner of Solar. When he was a little bit younger, he stayed over at his girlfriend's house, and they were, trying to be together, and she apparently wasn't completely in the mood because, Sahara Desert. So he was trying to find some sort of lubrication and couldn't find any.
You got butter.
So he got a tub of country crock butter out of the refrigerator and just, kind of slipped it on and then put the tub of butter back in the refrigerator.
And left the
And
impression.
left the impression.
Oh my Lord.
And they went to Pound Town. And the next
Yeah,
morning,
yeast infection.
the next morning, they went down. They went down, and her mom had made pancakes for breakfast.
Whoops.
With the butter.
And the butter was sitting in the middle of the table.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's awful.
And I'm sure they took the lid off, and Ron said, I wish you wouldn't just stick the spoon in there and scoop it out like that. What's wrong with you?
No, even better was, y'all had corn last night?
Sure was a lot of cob on that thing.
That's nasty.
Mhm.
I'll be back in a momentarily.
We made fun of Scott for that for like 10
I
years.
bet you did. That was so good to pass up.
Oh.
I like that. That's probably, I like that better than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
In fact,
That's
one
right.
year for his
That's-
birthday,
That's real good,
we
Scott.
actually got him a
Yes.
bowl
Yeah.
of country crock butter and put
Yeah,
a bow on it
it
and
comes
gave
in
it
a
to him
can
for his
too.
birthday. For Scott Neely's birthday one year, we got him a tub of country crock butter and put a bow on it.
Well, you can't hardly pass that up. I mean, that just,
You should have taken a picture of the country crock just sitting there on a table, framed it, and had a note on the table beside it that said, "Miss you." Or send him a text picture,
God,
text me, call me. Country crock.
Oh my god.
You're just a little note. Was it me? Was it something I spread?
honey.
Or no. Have take a picture of the table with a big tub of country crock, and then a bunch of little sticks of butter around it, and then put it on. Have a note. We need to talk.
Got a little box of the Ancestry.com DNA kit. Which we have. And
Yeah, we
you
do.
can use it for a prop for the picture if you need it.
We got our, Carol gave us the ancestry DNA, the DNA.
The membership,
thing,
yeah.
The membership
Mhm.
for my birthday. So we're actually working on it. So. Not,
That'll be interesting.
yeah, I hope we found out something, I don't know which way it'll go, but both of us being adopted is hard to,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know at all. You know, your mom's name was Peel. I know my mom's name was James. Twyla Darlene James. Even though I was raised by Whitakers. My birth name was apparently James, so hoping to find out that I'm related to great Uncle Jesse.
It's not Ellerby. I swear 95% of the people in Thompson's last name is Ellerby.
is it really?
I
Well, I've seen places like,
I
there was
mean it.
there was another place that we
The
were,
Yoders,
the Yoder.
it,
all
does,
over Oglethorpe.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I've seen white, black, Asian, Ellerby.
Yeah.
So I don't know that they're blood related, but they're all Ellerbys.
They probably are.
And
There's just no way
some
back there where
distant
industry
relation. It's crazy how many people come in with the last name Ellerby.
I understand. I mean, I don't know, it's a,
Oh, they were
but
really spreading their
Yoder
butter
was
around.
one when we were going down to visit him. the Yoders were the family down there.
Mm.
And now there's some of them that have moved up this way, cause I've seen them.
Yeah, we see him on TV every so often. We saw some sheriff who was a Yoder.
Mm-hmm. But that's a big herd of
Mennonites.
people.
Yeah, the whole Mennonite herd down there is right.
Because they were Mennonite, and they had a bread store down there. It was good
Oh,
stuff.
man, yeah, they made fantastic bread and pies. We were just about, well, we tried one time, maybe we should still try sitting with my
We
hands.
didn't, no, we didn't. We never did. We talked about it.
Because we weren't sure whether UPS ever passed by or not. It's a lonely road. You gotta go miles down this road to get there, and after you leave, you gotta go miles to get anywhere else.
But they would, I think they would send you
Probably if you get the money to them.
bread and pies and cakes, whatever you wanted to buy, as long as you sent the money. But when we were coming to see you, we'd stop there. And it was good stuff. It was good food. And then there was a restaurant out beside it that, like a country cooking restaurant. And it was nice.
Right, we just always went in a little adjunct store that was beside it where they sold all the desserts and breads that they sold in the restaurant. You could
And we had
pay
a
line.
little, like a little country store where they sold odds and ends, just,
Mhm.
Whenever y'all get a chance to come down to the house, we're taking y'all to lunch at the Country Cupboard.
okay.
Okay, we'd love to.
It's a Mennonite-run
There you go.
sandwich shop. They do sandwiches and soups as a part of the main part of the restaurant,
Mhm.
and then they have a branch off where it's a little coffee house, and they do smoothies and things like that on that side.
Okay.
And then on the other side of where they do sandwiches, it's a little country store. I mean, you can, if you want to buy a gallon jug of honey, they got it.
That's how that place is
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah,
And
because they raised
all
it
of their,
themselves.
yeah, all of their, that stuff like that, they raise. The vegetables and all that they have for the sandwiches and all, they grow.
Yeah,
And stuff that they don't grow, they get from local farmers.
yeah, that's how that place was down there.
Yeah, and it is amazing. They have what, broccoli cheddar, broccoli cheese soup.
Oh, wow.
They have a potato
That's
soup.
what he
Their
wants.
vegetable
Broccoli
beef
goat
soup,
cheese.
their vegetable beef soup
goats.
is the best vegetable beef soup I've ever had. I don't
Yeah.
particularly care for vegetable beef soup, but
In this place,
theirs
they
is-
probably don't make a bad dish.
Their potato
It's
soup
so
is
fresh.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'll get like a what sandwich do I usually get when I get the potato soup? Usually like a oh God, what's it called? With the
Cane
beef,
toad?
beef and the sauerkraut,
Oh.
Reuben.
Reuben's, yes.
I get a Reuben and dip it in the potato soup.
Oh, wow.
Like it's just
They
the,
have,
the,
enjoy
the
that.
flavors mesh well
Right.
together.
they
Yeah,
have a
exactly.
new sandwich, and I know you haven't tried it yet because you started your new job about the time that they started making them. They're only open Monday through Friday, so
Yeah.
it's the Cuban. It's Cuban bread, whatever kind of bread that is. I don't know. But it's
Cuban roll.
It's made by
Cuban roll. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And some kind of sauce. I'm guessing it's some kind of
Cuban
mustard
sauce.
sauce.
It's like pulled
Pickles,
sandwiches you make
which
on
I
Cuban
get it
rolls.
without pickles.
Oh,
Oyster.
Ham, what is it, Swiss cheese? Swiss cheese? I think maybe Swiss cheese? And, no, provolone cheese, sorry. I remember it in the white cheese.
Smoky
It's
stuff.
provolone cheese. And shredded pork. And
That
it's
is
toasted. It is so good. Every time I get a chance to go there,
Yeah.
that's what I get
That's
now.
a signature sandwich. They didn't name that.
They originally said that it was gonna be temporary, like just for the winter, their winter signature sandwich.
Yeah.
But we asked them, you know, how long are you gonna keep it? And they were like, we might actually keep this on the menu.
All right.
Apparently you weren't the only one asking. Yeah.
So many people love it, and I mean, me and Allison, that's 90% of what we eat now. If we go in there,
Hey, you're eating healthy. That's good stuff.
That's,
yeah. And
That's one thing we always
we
do.
don't know where they
Jelly
get the
beans,
pork,
Mom?
but
Don't you like jelly beans?
sometimes, not always. Why?
Candy corn mostly.
Why?
There, I'm gonna give you this.
Wait a minute, I don't have it.
I know.
I can't do it.
I know.
oh, that's like his
Oh,
candy
kryptonite.
Wow, that's nice.
Yep, they're really good.
The variety. 41 flavors.
They're really good, but they're bad on my teeth and they
Oh, okay.
give me gas.
Well, I'll see if I can help you out.
Is that one of the flavors?
Thank you, son.
Huh?
Is that one of the flavors?
No.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
son.
So we're not bots. We bought some boxes.
I've got some.
Yeah.
So Brady Bots every flavor jelly
Every
beans?
flavor, really, yes.
Jelly bellies?
No, they're called Birdie Bots
They're
every
cardboard.
flavor.
They're from,
They're from Harry Potter,
yeah.
Oh.
and they've got they've got lime and strawberry and things like that, and then they also have
Yeah.
booger, earwax, dirt, vomit.
Yeah, I seen the thing on
Smelly
TV where they
cheese.
was they were tasting them,
Mhm.
and they was just trying to figure out how does somebody know what this
Oh, yeah.
tastes like.
I still have to open whatever this is too.
And I have to see what came from the plane of fire.
This came from my friends at Portal Authority.
Oh,
Port Authority.
I'm afraid.
What did you say? Port Authority?
Portal
You can't eat
Authority.
them, honey?
I'm serious. I don't like the way they do my teeth, and they really do give me gas.
Okay.
It's bad.
Just very light. With a belt.
You made
Very light.
Good luck keeping the fairies.
Now you
away
know where
now.
your dingling is.
Thank you, son.
Some cute little things.
You started making those the other day and just look behind you, there's another one.
Oh my god, that was the first one.
Oh, that was
It's kind of.
cool.
You gave him coffee?
No.
No, he got something else.
I knew the shenanigans were gonna happen.
Had to be a little bit.
Eventually.
I got something upstairs. I gotta find it. Whenever I find it, I'll give it to you. Since y'all are nerds.
Condoms wrapped up in some.
Knew the shenanigans would happen.
Just some little.
There's a bag of flour.
Well, what it is.
Oh! All Portal, Texas.
What?
So we start at the top left corner and read around the outside.
Okay, I was looking for the beginning.
That's the beginning, top left
Okay, let's see. Watered with the sweat and brined in the blood.
corner. Grind.
Oh, brined in the blood of the unworthy, but tasty slaves, who toiled and died growing cucumbers for the pleasure of their Fendari lords and masters. All praise.
Well,
Lickles.
let me see that.
That
Let me see.
is awesome.
Yeah, look on the
I
back
gotta
of the
see
ingredients.
You bought that at a store?
Ingredients: cucumbers, blood, sweat, tears, bone calcium as a firming agent. Less than 2% of lark's vomit as a preservative.
Just
He has got the best imagination of anything.
Oh!
Put stuff together like you wouldn't believe.
they sell these damn things at Walmart. They're apparently tropical pickles. They're tropicals. Or tropicals. However you want, but that didn't sound like it was right at all.
That almost sounds like a troll pickle.
Right.
Wow.
So I went ahead and just went the extra step and made them lickles.
Troll pickle.
Troll pickles.
It's not as bad as
Troll pickle.
ogre's pickle.
Yeah, they'll mess up the taste of that country crock every time.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
You have to take one
What?
half.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
It's a joint gift, so we should.
It's a joint?
Oint it.
Joint gift?
We should ointed it open. That's
Damn.
better.
Damn, I left my
Ronnie.
lighter upstairs. Hey, at least my meds and the weeds work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be down here.
Now, I
It's an
know,
improvement over what was
cause he
happening,
hadn't been able to get out.
and now.
That and the noise.
Good.
That is good.
Oh!
So, something old, something new,
Yeah, that's,
and that's the something new.
What is it?
that's another cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look what I open up to.
Ooh. Mm.
I opened to that.
Okay.
What is it?
I knew you cooked.
Big
Yeah.
caramel cake?
Well, I didn't start cooking
Chicago
until
style barbecue
recently.
ribs.
Oh, I couldn't see it.
Well, that'll be the first thing you have to make.
Clearly. Green chili cheeseburgers. Wow.
Juicy Lucy.
Who the hell is Lucy?
Juicy Lucy? I know what that is. Really, I do.
What?
Juicy
We
Lucy.
figured this was your
Oh.
year for cooking.
And
You know
all of
what
that
it
is
is?
like grilled
Juicy
stuff too.
Lucy.
So that's
Oh, I've been going through a grilled
It's a
everything
hamburger with
phase.
the cheese stuffed in the middle.
I've been grilling everything.
Yeah. You been what? Grilling?
Mm-hmm.
It's better for you than some other methods.
Well, I found out
Any
that,
vegetables too?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I found out that she likes salmon. So, you know, skin on grilled salmon.
That's what we're having, Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Y'all coming up Christmas Day?
I don't think so.
That's what we're having.
You got almost 8 pounds of salmon.
Oh my god.
I will eat all of it.
It's gonna smoke you.
I'll eat it all.
And we'll put some in a
We'll
little
save you
jar
some
up
if
what
you
we
don't.
want to jar it up with the.
I hope you enjoy that. That was, I tried to find a couple of them
I
for
need.
really.
I use
See, I'm
recipes.
I'm
so
constantly trying to find new ideas for meals.
That's all I do because I don't like cooking the same things over and over again.
Well, you've got some changes there.
So what kind of vegetables you been grilling?
Oh god, we've done corn, we've done asparagus, what else have we done?
Zucchini,
Zucchini, that's
squash.
right.
That's excellent grilled.
Zucchini.
I even
Little olive oil, a little bit of sea salt.
I even bought a one of those grill baskets.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's good to have.
Get you some leeks are good grilled.
I didn't think about that.
It's kind of like eating avocado. You don't actually eat the whole thing. You just
Oh, okay.
pull the pulp off. They're really good. They're kind of like it'd be kind of like a
You want a jelly bean?
cross between onion and
It's not wrapped because
excuse me.
well,
You want a jelly
I
bean?
mean I'll just rip it open.
There
We'll rip this
Or cut it open.
You want a belly jean?
Belly jean is not I have had some customers that, you know, obviously I was working at you know, marketplace. Everywhere around me is farms,
Yeah.
and I had some
You want a jelly
customers.
bean?
That's the same one I got.
It's delicious.
Good.
So I had some of my customers go into their gardens and their farms and put together some stuff for y'all.
Oh,
That
man.
looks like, is that chow? No.
No, it's just pickles.
Pickle.
Yep, this is
Pickle.
some
Peppers.
pickled jalapeno and carrots.
Peppers.
And also, I'm not sure if y'all will like this, but I think
Thank
maybe
you.
Oh, pickled
Oh,
okra.
my goodness. Oh, yeah.
That is good stuff. Thank you.
Let's put a straw in this one.
Thank
Mm,
you.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
rip all the jalapeno seeds out first.
And then, of course,
The best. Oh yeah, look at that. A coloring book of shadows.
She found that.
That's cool.
I was
Thank
looking for
you.
coloring books.
Thank you.
Just
That
happened
is
to find
special.
that one.
That is
Where'd
really
you find that?
Amazon.
How about that?
I can look that up.
We live on Amazon now.
There's a
Yeah.
2019 Witch's Almanac coloring book too.
Is there?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were definitely to get use
I
out of
thought
that one.
I thought the Book of
It's
Shadows would be better
strong.
since one of your grandkids is interested. One of your grandkids is interested.
Thank you.
And we've let them.
I don't know.
Said I actually had those made about 3 months ago.
There, John's,
So then I
So
say,
they-
I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to be careful how I approach that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to help her understand it
Right.
and understand what it is and how it works. Because it's not like most kids think it is. It's not like what you see on Charmed.
Yeah.
right.
This
But
is
she can learn
nice.
how to attract things
Thank
and how
you
to
so
manage
much.
things.
Mm.
You found my sweet spot.
Sure did. That's right on the money.
It's even got pages in the back for actually writing your own notes and stuff. And it's got a
And you
section.
can decorate those pages too.
Yeah.
So,
This is an artist.
spell.
Amy Cecilia.
You like them? Leave a review on Amazon. Okay. Info at coloringbookofshadows.com.
Did you get you one?
I didn't.
Yet,
I
Amy Cesare is a
I was
first
working
ruling
with
author.
limited funds, so I just.
This,
Dot.
well, I'll see if I can get you.
Nice.
So you can fill in your book of shadows.
Journal stuff in the back.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's very nice, thank you
Good
so
artwork.
much.
And throughout it, there's there's a wheel of the year in there. There's the elemental correspondences, everything. Like it really is. It's like it's a legitimate. It's kind of like it's based off of, I guess, Raymond
Real book
Buckland.
of shadows, yeah.
Yeah.
It's based off of Buckland's.
Okay.
Book
We're
shadows.
everywhere, aren't we now?
We are everywhere. There's so many.
We're on Amazon.
Yep.
There's witches who are on Amazon. It's a good time to be a witch.
It is.
I've been reading a lot of articles
better
about
than
how a lot of
past times to be
younger
witch.
people, specifically
better.
like our generation, are turning to paganism and Wicca.
Because it's a better, it's a
Because
better
they
religion.
relate.
It's a
They
cleaner
relate to
religion.
The fact that it entails the karma.
Better than the
aspect that
artificial
comes from the
religion.
Hindu.
Yeah.
But because it takes some of the universal truths.
Right.
Say the karma, that just freaking you just believe it or not, that karma bus is
and
coming for
again,
you.
also
So,
it's really simple in the
learn how to work
doctrine.
it.
I mean, in most of your mainstream religions like Christianity and Catholicism and all those branches, they shun you from asking questions.
You can flip it up.
Where in paganism we encourage questions. We want you to ask how,
Right.
why.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
And
And we don't go
mind
door to door pushing it.
We're all knowledge seekers.
Mhm.
We're not just knowledge
So
receivers.
we don't want everybody,
That's the truth.
I wouldn't belong to a club that would have me as a member.
This is nice, because I've got a lot of these stones. What we've been buying from DLC, we bought rings, but we bought specific stones
Yes.
that are different, like,
Well, you
this
can
is
hit the list right there.
yeah, this is a green amethyst.
Mhm.
It's not, this isn't this is a CZ, but this is a green amethyst. And we've got a lot of stones
Mhm.
that,
That are just, that are very
I don't-
like
specific.
this.
I don't have a lot
Like
of
I say.
stones.
Well,
Yeah, right.
we'll get you on the,
We'll talk to Mick about it.
VLC.
Do you ever watch DLC?
I don't really. We watch Netflix more than anything.
Sure.
Okay, DLC is,
Oh no.
You should pull
I
it up
don't
on
need to
YouTube.
buy more. I will.
Now
Nothing
there's
will stop
a,
me.
hey, I will send you a link. There's a
Yes.
guy that's on Facebook.
So a
Mhm.
lot of the stones that we
He's
have.
got his own stuff going on. It's called Kicking Rocks and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm
And
a part
his
of that group.
prices
Are
are-
fantastic.
It's like highway robbery.
They're really
Yes.
good for us.
Yeah, I buy from
And his
him.
products, if the pictures are the real deal.
I can guarantee you the products are
Very nice.
Yeah, he's
Authentic.
got good product.
Who is that? I didn't hear.
A guy on Facebook, the
I
name
bought-
of his page is Kicking Rocks and Stuff.
I bought a palm-sized piece of celestite for $10,
Wow.
Yeah.
and I mean
Doesn't he have like
Raw.
auctions and stuff too?
that's
Yeah,
pretty much what
yeah.
it is. He posts what it is
You gotta
every
be
Wednesday.
quick.
Yeah.
Because a
you
lot
gotta-
of people are onto it and they snatch it with its prices.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
They snatch that shit up
That's
quick.
one of those two fluorite pendants that I have.
Yeah.
That's who I bought it from.
Oh, okay.
I gotta look for that.
And he's got unfinished stones and he's got finished stones.
And
And he's got spheres.
he does the.
Is it just when he gets stuff, or is it a constant thing that he's?
He
Or
seems
He has
fairly
a shop
constant.
Take
in
pictures of
another
rocks out the
state.
yard and
Yeah.
put them online.
Yeah,
So
he's
here's a
got
rock.
his own
Here's a bigger
store.
rock, you want this?
Yeah, he's got his own
You
shop
buy that
in
stuff?
whatever state he's in.
Of course, some
Yeah.
rocks, we got like 10
What
pound
it is
quartz.
this is
There's one over there
I don't-
behind you, and we don't know what it is. Jerome gave it to us, and we cannot figure out for the life.
Oh,
of us.
that one. Yeah, no, I've looked at that
There's two of them.
What is it? A big
If
chunk
we
of
knew,
glass?
we'd tell
The
you.
ones that look like melted glass, but they could also be something volcanic, we just don't know.
this is
Because there's no edge to them ever.
How do you look
No
his
sharp.
website up?
So if it is glass.
Pull it
it's
up
okay.
on the
shit.
browser.
yeah.
Just type this in.
Which website? That one
The
or?
one she's getting from.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Can I say?
You've got some.
That piece of calcite
Whoa.
right there, $18.
Damn.
But
Let me
the
see.
trick to his stuff, that's the
Like-
Kickin' Rocks group.
Yeah.
The trick to his group is he does auctions on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Fridays at 12. And you have to be there refreshing that page
Johnny on
as
the
he's
spot.
posting them, because that's how you do it. He'll post a picture of what it is and the price, and you have to say, sold as it's popping up, and people are on top of it.
Because he's getting rid of
Yeah.
just blowing it out, I guess.
He's
Well,
wonderfully
he's
priced.
constantly got good prices on his goods.
That is, man,
Ridiculous
We'll have to
prices.
look for that.
we sure will.
Yeah.
$350.
Because I like collecting the stones. I like the rings, but I also like collecting the stones
He
themselves.
had a nice set of polished
Like pictures too like that.
variety on there the other day. It was like LG.
I mean,
That's gonna be good.
And it's the real deal. It's real.
that's
real
why when he
gems.
posted those fluorite pendants, I jumped
What
on
you
it
want?
so fast because I got two of them, different sizes. One's about that big, one's about that big. Two different colors of fluorite, and I only paid like $20 for both of them.
Wow.
Not bad.
Normally, that's at least twice that.
Each one would have cost me about $15 at a store.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
We'll
even
have to
that.
look
We sure will.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you see why I have such a problem? I don't look at his page right now because I haven't had the money to spend. That 2-pound piece of fluorite was $39.
for that. Wow.
2 pounds?
Yeah.
2-pound point fluorite.
That's nice.
Good.
So we've got a 10-pound chunk of.
But you've got to be on top of it.
Yeah, we'll have to look for that.
And every once in a while, and he does giveaways too. After every auction, he'll post a, thank you for participating. Choose a number 1 to whatever number he decides that day. And all you have to do is pay shipping if you didn't purchase anything during the auction. If you purchase something during the auction and you win, he gives it to you with your purchase.
Wow.
He's wonderful. The first
good.
time I bought something from him, I bought a stone. I think I only spent $10, and he sent another stone with it. He sent me a piece of rainbow obsidian.
Wow.
Oh wow.
No cost. It-
I like this. Well, there's
Yeah.
a little box over there behind you somewhere.
Yeah.
That's just pieces of stones that I've got, and you got me my polisher, so I've used it on some.
Yeah, this this is not something I look at every Wednesday,
If y'all
Friday.
ever get some, during the summertime, not during the winter, to get some,
Citrine clusters,
2-3 days
$10
off.
each.
Mhm.
And you know, the
My
citrine is,
we go up
this
north
cluster
and do
is
gym
a
grind.
stone that is, I have,
Okay.
alright, this is
Where
citrine.
is that?
Mhm.
Her, Courtney's birthstone is
Up
citrine.
near,
And I
Alexandria,
got
think.
it
Okay. That's
when
not
he
bad.
started this
Yeah.
new job, to,
Couple hours.
Mhm.
yeah.
We were all citrining it up when we were waiting on his interview.
Get some of this, this is good.
Yeah. He's got some really
And I'm
nice
sure
stuff.
you can probably message him and ask him if he has anything
Specific.
specific. And a lot of times when he does these auctions, you know, people will comment, "Do you have anything similar or anything like that?" And he'll private message them.
That's
Sometimes
nice.
he'll specifically order things for people.
Mhm.
Like, you wanted more of this. Like, I said something once about, you know, because he rarely sold fluorite from what I was seeing. And I suggested more fluorite, and now I see him posting about fluorite all the time.
Wow.
Oh, a selenite twist, $15.
Oh, look at that.
I mean,
Wow,
yeah.
Is that-
you'd pay $50 for that at P&D.
Yeah. Or maybe a little more than that at Crystal Blue.
He
Yeah.
sold a piece of fluorite as big as the one that I have in the living room. And I mean, that sucker was big. I got a deal on that. The guy gave me a discount, and I only paid $60 for it. Paid $60 for that piece of fluorite. He's posted a picture similar to that for like $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Ron. I'm gonna enjoy this.
See, you can eat jelly beans while you color. Just don't try to color with the jelly bean.
Oh
Ow.
man.
Just take a jelly bean and lick it.
I wish
there
I
you
had
go.
seen this. Soapstone, $20.
Wow.
Big piece.
Elephants. A line of
Oh.
elephants. $20.
Oh.
There you go. Hooked.
Oh.
Well, now,
Yeah.
now Grams is going to be on Facebook constantly.
He does a lot
Oh,
of
wow,
animal
honey,
shapes.
look. You gotta come up.
Don't do it, Scott. Run! Run!
Get Dave. Don't do that.
$20
For the whole set?
for the whole thing.
Back to the.
And he does a lot of those too. A lot of the stones, specific animal shapes. And he has some pretty wild ones that you wouldn't expect. He had like a frog and a bee. Seen a bee.
How about a
We'll have to
giant
get a
half
bee.
chicken, half squirrel?
We'll have to get a bee.
Get a
Chicken.
bee.
Yes. I've seen chicken.
Half chicken.
Our,
Oh, half squirrel, half
our
chicken. Oh,
daughter-in-law.
Swat!
Her nickname
even have a
is
fox.
Fuzzy.
Cost about squirrel?
Oh, I've
What
seen
does it
like
say?
beetles too. Like beetles. I hadn't seen any recently.
Scarabs, you mean?
Yeah.
What does the
Yeah.
fox say?
I hadn't seen any of those lately, but I've seen them.
I like that. That's great.
I'd like to have a good scarab stone.
The most. Oh, hey, look, multicolored bird carving, and it's all stone. It's not wood, that's
Now, the
stone.
thing is, people can do that stuff and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Patience and time, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
You
I
got
have
in that.
neither. I said
And
I have neither.
every auction he has different
I do
stuff.
now.
You won't see. Sometimes you won't see the same thing.
That's,
Like I would start trying to carve something like that, and I would end up smashing it with a hammer and saying, "Well,
And
I was
that's-
making a pile of rocks." Here you
That's
go.
all
You
stone.
know what I used to do when I was
That's
a
all
kid?
stone.
I'd get,
Kind of
I'd,
stone. That's
get,
pretty
you know, they had two different sizes of chalk.
That's
Right.
$25.
And they used to use the big chalk in the schoolrooms too.
He's skilled.
I'd steal a stick of that chalk, and I used to
Now I don't
carve
know
things
that
out
he
of
actually
it.
carved that, but I think
I did
I
an
think what he
elephant once,
does,
I
he
did
has
a
a
bus.
store in whatever state he lives in. I'm not
kicking
sure.
rocks and stuff.
And he sells stuff in his store, and he'll do this auction. I guess it's whatever, you know.
Where does this stuff?
in a whole nother state, but I don't remember which state.
Was
State
that
where
a
they're doing
toucan?
mining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a toucan? Oh,
I accidentally
crunch bird.
found his group. I don't remember how.
Well, sometimes you just find stuff, and when we get together, you know stuff and I know stuff,
Mhm.
and there it is.
And it's authentic stuff. Oh yeah, $11,
yeah,
and that's rose quartz.
it's the real deal.
I like rose quartz, that's pretty.
$11 for that.
Rose quartz tree of life.
Yeah, he'll do necklaces, rings, bracelets, all kinds of stuff.
Nice. Must be clued in on this one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get the money.
Yeah,
It's a company.
I spent a lot of money with him for a while, but I hadn't had the spare money to spend, so I've been staying off of his page.
Yeah, I can't, sometimes I won't look at LC because I know they're gonna have something I'm gonna want. And I just can't afford it, so I just,
He also gets like shells and things sometimes.
And I love things, I mean, there's a tray of shells behind you.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
Tiger's eye. Ooh, it's a dream catcher. Tiger's eye dream catcher pendant for $13.
Was that a quarter sitting next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that for like
Yeah,
sizing.
size. Yeah,
That's nice.
everybody does
It's
that.
nice.
It's a huge piece too.
We got a
For
lot of-
$13.
We got a handful of tiger eye stuff.
we got a lot of tiger eye, he likes tiger eye, so
It's
I
not
buy a
It's
lot.
not expensive either.
Yeah, I love his page.
Then my stone of choice is bloodstone.
Good stuff. Of course.
And he doesn't just post stones. I've seen him post books. I've seen him post like wall scrolls and things like that.
He's a good fixture in the pagan retail community.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of them.
He'll be
Yeah, a whole
around
lot
for
of
quite a
us
while.
Paintings too. Like this is an example. Let's see, what day was this? This was his Friday auction. Stuff that he had at the Friday auction. There's a bear. I missed that.
I'm just wondering where he gets his supply from.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be an awesome link to hook up with, because you know he's got to be making a profit on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he is.
Even as cheap as he's selling it.
I'm
Well,
gonna have
that's
to find this, because I would love to have those elephants. I
that.
buy elephants all the time.
And I, all of you would have to do probably is send him a private message, say, hey, I saw this item in your auction. I'm really interested. Do you have any extras for sale? Or, you know, will you have them in another auction? Just, he takes suggestions from people. If you see something that you like, but you rarely see it, tell him.
He's a businessman.
But that's a nice little line of elephants.
Who's it, Cody?
I mean, even that piece of art that he had in the background was $5.
Really?
$5.
That's not bad at all.
He's
Wow.
amazingly priced. And I think part of why he does it is because of all of these, you know, stores that are just jacking up the prices.
Yeah, but some of them are just too expensive. You
And
can't afford it.
he's got to be making good money because
Yeah.
his stuff goes fast.
I mean, if you're not on here when it's getting posted, you're probably not going to get it.
Obviously, he's
Yeah.
got artisans supplying him here and there, and so he's helping them be a clearinghouse for some of their work, the ones who are good. So if he's making $1 off something, they're making 12 off of, okay. Just to put their thing out there and to help increase his diversity.
Yeah.
So,
When I was living in Gainesville, I had a chance to go with a friend of mine to a stone shop.
Mm.
And because we knew the lady that managed it, she's actually one of my customers. She allowed us to tour the back of the house.
Then you got to see
I
everything.
had to have somebody walk behind me with a mop to mop up the drool.
Yeah,
I mean, they had at least a dozen cathedrals. And
Really?
the smallest one was like this big.
Oh my God.
And they had a crystal. Check this out. I was freaking out. They had a crystal sphere, quartz, clear quartz.